girl Sherry Rochelle here, and I'm back with another video. Happy March, everyone. I know it's only March 10th, and it seems like there is so much going on in the world. Like, it seems like it's already halfway 2020, but we're still here right in the first quarter, and we got this, y'all. We will make it through, okay? First of all, I want to apologize if the image is not stabilized. I don't have my tripod set up like I normally do when I am at home. I'm currently in a layover in Sarasota, Florida, and so I am holding my phone to make this video. It will be a first for me, but there's just so much things that I want to say, so much I want to get off of my chest, so many things that I feel like some people need to hear, and I just want to say it and put this out there. So this morning, my best friend sent me an article that I just read about a flight attendant who recently jumped to her death at a hotel at one of her layovers in Massachusetts. And honestly, my heart broke reading that article. Since I've been flying for the past 2.5 years, going on 3 years now, I've heard about quite a few flight attendants who are no longer with us, who have taken their own lives. And I just feel like the mental health of flight attendants is not something that a lot of people think about, but it's something that we do need to think about, and I think the conversation needs to be had, okay? A lot of people think that, flight attendants have this glorious and glamorous life where we get to travel all the time and we get to go to new cities and different countries, and it's, all expense paid. That is true. We do have a lot of perks that come with our job, but this job is not for everyone. At the end of the day, we are spending days away from home. We're spending days away from our loved ones, from our friends, from our pets, from our lovers, from whoever we might be missing. We do get lonely sometimes, and that might be a little bit much for some people. Sometimes we go on 2, 3, 4-day trips to come home for 1 or 2 days, to go back out on the road, to spend another 3, 4 days back out. It is a lot, and like I said, the job isn't for everyone, but for those people who do enjoy being a flight attendant, at the end of the day, we are still away from home from those periods of times. So I really, really, really do urge you, families and friends and lovers of flight attendants, to please check in on them as often as possible. I know sometimes, it's hard to keep up with everyone with your schedules, and you never know when this person might be flying or when your flight attendant might got into the layover and if they have good reception. But I really, really, really do urge you to send a text message to them, check in on them, call them when you can, and if they can get back to you, and if they don't get back to you, they will. Just to give them that sense that someone is there, that someone is looking out for them, that someone cares for them. Because the act of loneliness is not just the act of being alone, but it's the act that feeling as if no one cares. Because when you're in your layover, you're probably with a crew of people that you don't know. You probably just met your crew as you stepped on board the plane, especially as a reserve flight attendant. And then it's like, it's all friendly and cordial when you're working. But when you get to the layover, a lot of the times, some people just want to disperse, go into their own rooms. They have their own plans or whatever. Luckily, every once in a while, you do have great crews that want to go out and explore. But sometimes you just don't feel up to it. Sometimes you're just tired and you just want to stay in. Even something as simple as going to a restaurant to get dinner. If you're going out by yourself, that's a table for one. When you're in a restaurant surrounded by families and couples, or going to the movies, or taking a walk on the beach, or going to the pool. Not every time are you doing the layovers by yourself, but sometimes you do. And over time, that could emotionally take a toll on people. Not to mention being away from home all the time. You never know what someone could be going through at home in their personal life that is dwelling on them and weighing them down as they're at work, feeling helpless, like they can't do anything about it. It's just a lot of things to consider for your flight attendant friends. And Like I said, I just really, really, really urge families and friends to reach out to your flight attendant as often as possible. FaceTime them so they can see a friendly face. Send them a text message so when they land, they know that someone cares, you know? Sorry, you guys. I had to pause the video for a second because I'm like breaking up a little bit. My voice is cracking. Because this is just like a really hard topic because it's hard to say at times that, like, you know, as a flight attendant, that you feel that you don't. Ooh, sorry, guys. I mean, you know, it's hard to say that. I can't say that I don't feel lonely sometimes, but I know that I have family and friends that love me and that care for me. They check on me all the time. But it's like if you finish working like a shift, a late flight, and are getting into your hotel at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and you know that everyone's asleep. It's like, you know, you want to tell someone that you just got in and, you know, you're safe, and it's like people are asleep. So it's like, you know that, you know, you send them a text message, they'll get it when they wake up in the morning or whatever the case may be. But it's just hard, you know, it's just hard. So I just really urge you guys to reach out to your flight attendant friends, specifically, as much as possible. For those of you who don't know, Jamaica's national motto is "Out of many, one people." And I say it proudly, and it stands true to us flight attendants. We know each other's struggle. No matter what airline you work for, whether you work for a mainline or a regional, whether it's JetBlue, Delta, American, SkyWest, Southwest, Spirit, Frontier, Endeavor, please, if you need someone to talk to, if you need a friendly voice, if you need a smiling face on the other side of the camera, I'm here for you. Okay, I'm going to leave all my social media handles below. I'm going to leave my email. I'm also going to link additional resources for you to reach out to, because I know how it is to just want someone to talk to, some ears to listen to you and your issues. And I'm letting you guys know that I am here for you, okay? Woo! Okay, so we got that portion of the video down. I'm sorry, y'all, for choking up earlier, but it's just a lot to think about and to talk about. But like I said, it's a conversation that needs to be had. Now, the coronavirus, y'all, like, this virus is really taking over. And I need to make sure that my flight attendants out there and that everyone in general are protecting yourselves, especially when flying. So my little tips on how to protect yourself from the coronavirus and just getting sick in general, and how to prevent getting sick in general. Take vitamins, everyone. Take extra vitamins, multivitamins. It could be the gummies if you like. It could be Centrum. Whatever vitamins work best for you. And you also want to take extra vitamin C. For my flight attendants or my people that travel often, I would say walk around with Emergen-C packets. I always walk around with Emergen-C packets. I have a couple in my lunchbox over there. Whenever you feel like a little sniffle or a little cough or itchy throat going on, just put that Emergen-C in a bottle of water, shake it up, and drink it. And it will just give you that extra boost of protection against it. I recently learned about these pills that are supposed to strengthen your immune system. And with the virus going on, I ordered some. Okay, it's called the AHCC pills. It's made with an extract from the shiitake mushrooms that's supposed to help fight your, help your body build your immune system to help fight infections and viruses. So, and protection from viruses. So I don't know if they work, but I read a lot of reviews and they said that they do. And they're pretty expensive for $70 a bottle. So I'm definitely going to try it because I need all the barriers I can get from the coronavirus, because it's getting very rampant. Right now, there are over 150 cases in New York alone, and just traveling and being on the aircraft in that pressurized tube with, 200 or so customers, it's like, you never know who could be sick, and you want to protect yourself against that. Also, and the best thing we can do to help prevent the coronavirus, or just getting sick in general, is just practice good hand hygiene. Wash your hands, sanitize as much as possible. Just stay away from people who are sick. You want to make sure you thoroughly cleanse your areas, anything that you touch. And people, please, 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 do not go on these planes and causing hysteria because someone is coughing. People could be coughing for different reasons other than the coronavirus. Someone could have allergies and they could be coughing. They could have a dry spot in their throat and just cough. So please don't go on these planes acting all erratic and causing a scene because someone is coughing and they might have the coronavirus, people. Let's just be friendly to one another, be kind to one another, be generous, especially in the air in a pressurized tube. Because at the end of the day, the plane isn't going to go anywhere. You will not make it to the destination that we all want to go to if something like that happens. So I think that pretty much wraps up this video. Another thing that I just want to say quickly is that I don't know much about mental health. I just know about self-care and how to take care of yourself. And I only know from what I've experienced and what I've seen other people experience and from the things that I've learned about and the stories that I've heard about. So everything I'm saying is speaking from that place. And I really am just trying to open up myself to make myself available to some people who may not have someone to talk to. Also, I don't want people watching this video to think that I am specifying flight attendants only. I know that mental health is a people issue. I know it's something that we need to talk about more worldwide and people-wide, to be honest with you. But I did intend to specifically talk about the mental health of flight attendants because I feel like that's something that is not spoke about at all. So we in general and as people need to do better checking in on our friends and our loved ones and people that we don't speak to that often. Let's just be there for one another. We need each other. We need to lift each other up more. And just be there for each other. Spread love in any way possible. So you guys, I think that wraps up my video for today. As always, peace, love, and safe travels. Until next time, bye.